already took forever. That we waited in this long, serpentine line that turned 8 times, and they had one open, then they opened 2 with everybody in the whole entire Chicago airport's trying to go through, or at least that whole
these
side.
two little
things, and so they have us back and forth. It took us forever. That was miserable. Yeah, and by then I felt sick, so no, there was no running.
Oh yeah. Oh, and here the big unpublished news is Sarah was off the wagon for this weekend.
You're like, you ate a donut and creme brulee, but I eat candy and stuff when we're here, like peanut M&Ms.
But not until recently.
Worse. No, that's
when
true.
you first came on, you were like, an M&M was not on the menu.
But then a month into it, I went on raw food.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I thought you were on raw from the very beginning. Okay, wow. Well, look at that. Well, but bottom line is, Sarah didn't feel so good.
No.
Long about the time of going home.
They decided that sugar, donuts, and Sarah.
You know what? Sugar is poison. We're all just junkies. 100 years from now, they'll be like, I can't believe. It'll be like back in the day when they used to have, crack cocaine in children's candy,
Well, it
the
used
old,
to be
like Coca-Cola had
yeah.
Coke in it.
Cocaine in it.
And
why do we love it so much?
Yeah, sugar. Because I look at my kids and I'm like, I see them at some point during their young lives, they become basically sugar addicts.
Yeah. It actually,
sugar fiends.
Corn syrup is worse. It's more addictive.
That's the one, high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, it's really bad.
And
there's
it's in everything.
That people won't even. I think there's maybe even countries where they have said no, they're not putting in anything anymore.
Right. Good for them.
Can't remember, but yeah.
Like Yoo-Hoo. I'm drinking this Yoo-Hoo. I'm like, oh, it just feels so good. It's ice cold and chocolatey. And I can't remember who it was. They're like, that has no milk in it. And I'm like, what? I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, this ain't chocolate milk. This is byproduct.
No, it's chocolate-y. That's how you get past stuff like that. It's so chocolatey. Like, there's no chocolate in it. There's no milk in it.
Right.
They can't call it chocolate milk. They have
milky.
To call it chocolate-y.
This is milky and chocolatey.
Yeah.
Well, what about healthy?
No.
It'll be
like
what does this say? Compressed floor shavings. That can't be good for you.
Petroleum byproducts. When did that get in there? Well, that makes it creamy.
That's awesome.
That's how we get creamy.
Hey, it's but it does have 100% of your USDA of rat crap. 100%
of the allowable
of my allowance
amount.
of rat crap.
That's true. I have a friend that wouldn't eat anything with white sugar in it anymore because he worked at a sugar plant.
Really?
And there was so much rat stuff in it that he would never eat it again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you can't know the reality of your own existence.
Yeah.
That there's 500,000 creepy crawlies just living on the surface of your skin.
All those National Geographic, like getting close and finding the eyebrow bugs and all the other.
Like I lay down at night, I'm like, "Good night, boys." I say as the demigod of my little civilization here. I've got a little Aztec, pre-Columbian thing going on in my navel.
I didn't even hear that. Now I've got this image and I can't get it out of my head.
We've had a good time. Hey, hands off my Hannah Montana mechanical pencil.
He did find us very special.
Yep, that's my prized possession.
And the thing is, you've held on to it for a couple days now. So.
Yeah, I know. Somebody left it in the break room.
Yeah, I think we're 3
I think
days.
it's Briggs. He'll come in for that. I think he's just embarrassed to come get it.
Looking around.
Okay, moving on. So, what about Adepticon did we not publish? I wish I had interviewed more teams about their stuff.
Yeah,
wasn't enough time for that.
Or the guys out in the hallway. Did we ever interview them that were painting?
No, we didn't.
They were awesome.
We should have. There's so much that we should have done.
All of a sudden, I can't think of their names.
Next time, because this time it was kind of like, woo, we were just flying by the seat of our pants.
I was supposed to play a game during the weekend. Never got to that.
Never happened.
Spent too much time in the pool.
Yeah. So, there's the...
Great pool. We went swimming.
Yeah.
Luckily, we didn't document that. So glad.
Yes. Sean shows up with his flip, and she's like, you know what? Just hold it right there.
We actually had a contingency plan in the event that you did show up with your
flip. Did you?
Did
Did that come up, really?
If Sean brings the flip anywhere near this evening's event of swimming. Okay, you guys are in charge of grabbing the flip. The rest of us are knocking him in the water.
That's terrible.
No, we didn't do
Did
it.
you seriously? Did that seriously come up though?
It did come
Topic
up,
of
not in that
discussion?
way, but yeah,
Right.
it was like he better not be bringing this.
Yeah.
Up.
No.
But we decided you probably wouldn't.
I do have some propriety. There are limits to what can be on there.
Great facilities though. They had a great pool and a hot tub and a sauna
Yeah.
and a workout room, which I never set foot in.
Yeah.
Never did the whole time. But
Nice.
it was fun. What
Well,
else
that was
did
the
we do?
highlight for Sarah.
Oh yeah, I swam every morning.
For me, it's
Got up
shooting the
at
bowl
6 and went down to the
What?
swimming pool.
No,
It's
go
fun.
ahead. Just start over the beginning of the sentence
I
because I'm going
just
to cut
said-
me interrupting you.
I just said, yeah, it was a highlight. I got up every morning and I went swimming. Got up at 6 and went down and went swimming in the swimming pool. Usually alone. Not many people get up that early, but it was nice. That was it. Your highlight? No highlight?
It was looking at all the figures and getting inspiration.
It was very cool.
Yeah. But next time we go, it's going to be, regardless of what I said at the Chicago O'Hare Airport, because I went off about how adept, I was calling my wife and I went off. It's not worth it. It's a terrible thing. Air traffic, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah.
Then he looks at his videos. He's like, this was so fun.
Let's go again. It was totally worth it. Kind of like having a baby. But isn't that true? You get it like it's like you
I need
forget
2
the pain of your
years.
travail. You need 2 years to forget the thing. Wow, that's great.
Maybe at least a year. But yeah, no.
Yeah. No 10 babies in 9 years for
2
you.
years. And then
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh,
okay, I can
no,
think of
thank
it
you.
again.
I've got some.
Almighty, thank
I have
God.
some propriety. Okay, so
Yes, I did hear
next year, we're going to be more organized about it. It'll be like, here's your thing. Your job for the next 2 hours is to just go take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get like 400 pictures.
Cool.
And so,
Yeah. No, it was really...
yeah, more interviews.
The armies
and-
were incredible.
Oh, yeah.
There was quality.
What was your
so
favorite
much
one?
Quality. Oh, God.
Favorite army of Adepticon?
Well, there were... I had favorites for different reasons. So,
You know,
yeah, it was really
don't
hard.
dodge. All right, fine. I'll play along. Really?
Fantasy
Different
Army.
favorite things for different reasons?
Yes, Sean. There were. Okay, Fantasy Army. One of my favorites was the one with the vines and the whole
The Briar Rose.
Briar
one.
Rose one was very
Right.
cool because I loved all the vines that he put all over everything. But I also really liked the Chinese samurai
The samurai dwarfs were
dwarves.
outstanding.
They were so
Yeah,
fun
they
to
had
look
hats
at.
and little katanas, and he had done the enameled, like, scale armor.
Every
on all
single
of
one
them.
had the little black hat, and then the berserker dwarves had their faces painted with white and black.
Yeah, they were like Bushido,
Yeah,
Berserker.
No idea. They were really
I'm
fun.
using totally the wrong word. You said geishas.
I know,
They're
but
dressed as
they're
geishas, but
not geishas.
No.
But I mean, it was kind of funny. Although I think it would have been cool for them to be sumo wrestlers because they, and they're naked.
oh yeah, if they had had
like
some
if they had a
sumos.
little sumo look.
That
I don't
would
know
have
how
been
you do
cute.
that with the mohawks.
Yeah,
but
who knows?
those were really really fun.
That was very memorable.
So yeah,
Okay.
so there was different reasons why I liked different. See, they were good.
No, I think
Those are fantasy. Some of my favorites in fantasy, and then in the 40K area, man, the Red October.
Oh yeah, that thing was
I
outstanding.
wish I'd had an hour just to stand and look, just to look at
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I never had like a chunk of time like that I dedicated to that,
Right.
but I could have just looked at that and found all the cool things. That was really neat. What a good project.
There was a point in time where they had their armies set up in the
I did
launch
get
bays.
to look at,
Yeah.
I went by and looked briefly at that. That was really cool.
I had taken some pictures, but
So-
now I can't find them.
Oh.
So anyway,
I really liked the one with the 4 skulls. I liked that piece of terrain.
oh yeah, the
And
Nurgle
that's
Plague
in the,
Planet
in the videos.
thing. Oh yeah, I did
That one was really
yeah.
cool. I like that train a lot.
And the black light.
Oh yeah, that was
That
really
when you go
fun.
and look at the pictures, they're all underlit like with this purple,
Yeah,
and that
everything
they're
kinda
this
was
pale
glowy.
green.
It was really that was
Outstanding.
super well done. Let's see, in armies, there was really a lot of well done things in 40K armies. I don't know. I loved that whole codex book was put together by the Candyland guys.
Oh yeah, the Candyland.
What were they called? The
Team Handsome.
Team